each of our telephone bills.
$200 a month.
But $200 and $300 each.
Talking on the phone.
That's wild.
And finally he said, well, I'm going to have a long weekend at school. You were teaching then, weren't you?
Yeah.
He said he's going to have a long weekend at school, and he wanted to know if it'd be all right if he came out. But we just have one day together, because he'd take one day to get out there and one day to come back. And so I called him and I said, I got a better idea. Why don't I come out and we'll have 3 days together?
There you go.
So she came out and we did.
That's good.
Special.
Next thing you know, we were heading for...
Next thing you know, she had her house up for sale.
I didn't hear you.
Next thing you know, she had her house up for sale.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, we were heading for a preacher.
Going down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yes, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
It didn't take long to sell your house, did it?
No.
I
No.
think 1 week.
It was sold before it went on the market.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I had everything packed and the truck had been there and picked up all my stuff. And we weren't married yet, so I rented a house in my hometown. I called this one guy, I knew him, and I said, I knew he was a real estate broker.
It's your cousin, right?
No,
Oh,
just
I
a
thought it was
friend.
your cousin.
I called it, well, yeah, no, my cousin was, but this was a different person. I called, yeah, it was Doc, wasn't it? I called.
I thought it was Doc.
Yeah, I called Doc. And I said, I don't know why I called him Doc. He wasn't a doctor. When he was born, the little girl thought he was the doctor. But anyway, I called him and I said, do you have a house for rent in Lawrenceville? He said, no, but I'll see what I can do for you. He said, it may take a while. Well, it was 2 hours later he called me back and he says, I got your house. Just 1, 2, 3, everything just...
Everything was worked.
That's
It was
awesome.
supposed to be.
And
now here they are.
so he said it's empty, but they want to do some cleaning and clean the carpets and all that stuff in it before you move in. And he said, but I won't let anybody else have it. So I went there. I thought we ought to get to know each other a little bit better before we decided, yes, let's get married. But anyway,
Everything happens for a
didn't
reason.
take long.
And then you made a plane. You went to Gatlinburg, I guess.
Yes, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And there you get your license and
Yeah, you can do it
go
all
to the
there.
preacher.
That's
You
neat.
don't have a 3-day waiting or anything.
We got our license at 10 o'clock one morning and got married at 2 o'clock that afternoon.
Wow. What year was that then?
97.
97. That's
Yeah.
right.
97.
But that was pretty down there.
Yeah, it
You see all
was
kinds,
real
as soon as
pretty.
you start getting into Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
And my,
Which chapel was it? Do you happen to remember?
The first one when you come into town from the north.
It was
But
the
I
first
think it
one,
got
first
flooded
one
out.
on the left as you come in at Gatlinburg from the north.
There's all kinds of wedding chapels and stuff
Oh
there.
yeah, lots of.
So, not Pigeon Forge, but actually Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg,
Okay.
yeah. The first
Like the honeymoon
first chapel that you come
The
to
east
from Pigeon Forge
Coast.
Okay.
to Gatlinburg. But I
Like
think it
Gatlinburg
was
Las Vegas.
wiped
yeah.
out in the flood.
Oh, really?
I've never
I
seen
think
it.
it was because it was right on the
Yeah.
creek.
I mean, you go down this one stripping. I mean,
What'd you say
and
they
like
were?
wedding chapels. And
Wiped out in a
all kinds of-
flood.
No.
No, I'll
No,
bet you.
that chapel still exists down there.
Well, I hope so, but I thought it was wiped out by the flood. But anyway, my brother and his wife and their daughter and her kids came up for the wedding
That's neat.
from Alabama.
Georgia.
Georgia.
From Georgia.
Georgia.
I mean
Wow.
Georgia. Yeah, Georgia.
You see what happens when you get all mixed up.
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
you
just-
get
I
older.
get mixed up too.
From Georgia. They came
Like,
up
I'm not even
and stayed
that
with
close
us.
there.
And they
I'm
had,
not really-
we had adjoining rooms at the motel, and they had a whirlpool in our suite.
Wow.
We had a suite with a whirlpool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we got in it.
They wanted to know if they could come over and use our whirlpool thing.
Did you say no?
Right.
In that corner, Russell.
Pardon?
You have
She
to
said,
stay in
you
that
stay
corner.
over there in that corner.
But they didn't stay. After the wedding, they had to go back.
John and Eleanor are coming up in October.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
coming
that's so
up in
nice. That's my
October.
mother's brother, John, that they're talking about.
That's cool.
And Amy
Amy
is
is her other brother's
well, my
her other
brother's daughter. My brother's passed away, but two of my brothers are gone. I still have John, but John was the baby. He
And
was the
she
youngest.
basically raised him
But
because she
the
was
one
like
that
12 when he was born,
the one that
and her
was
mother was always drinking. all
a
the
year
time.
younger
So
than
she basically-
me, his daughter lives in Oregon,
Oh, okay.
and she's coming out here
Well,
when
that's
my
She has friends up, very dear friends up in West
She is-
Virginia.
she is a proofreader
Oh,
for
wow.
book
Textbooks.
publishing
that's
companies.
neat. So, after you guys got married, did you move back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm half of the furniture in this place is stuff that I brought, just like this,
Oh, that's
where
neat.
you're sitting on.
An adult way before.
So before that, you were renting a house, and
I rented a house in Lawrenceville,
oh, wow.
and for about how many months I don't know, but
I don't know.
it wasn't very long. But
So when is John coming up to see you?
he was coming knocking on my back door every
Somewhere
weekend.
in the middle.
He was still
He'll be
teaching
fine.
school.
Yeah, we haven't seen John and Eleanor for quite a while.
No, it's okay.